It's 3 a.m. and you're staring at the ceiling again. Your life looks fine on paper. You have a job. You have friends. But there's this feeling like something fundamental is wrong with you. Everyone else got a manual for being human, and you missed the distribution day. You've tried everything: therapy, self-help books, meditation apps, productivity systems, but the feeling keeps coming back. Here's what nobody's telling you. You're not broken. You've been diagnosing the wrong problem. Picture this. You're in a room slowly filling with carbon monoxide. You're getting lightheaded, tired, confused. You think something's wrong with your lungs. So you start doing breathing exercises. You read books about lung health. You blame yourself for not breathing correctly. But the problem was never your lungs. It was the air. Right now, you're breathing poisoned air, and you've been convinced it's your fault for suffocating. The 3 invisible programs. From the moment you were born, society has been programming you with 3 invisible operating systems running in the background of your mind right now. Program 1. The Performance Protocol. You've been taught that your value is conditional, that you have to earn your right to exist through achievement and productivity. Even your rest feels like failure. You can't just be, you have to be doing something worth reporting. This is why you feel broken when you're not accomplishing anything. Your worth has been tied to your output since childhood. Program 2. The Comparison Engine. Your brain constantly measures yourself against others. Every social media scroll, every conversation triggers an automatic comparison. Am I ahead? Am I behind? Am I winning or losing at life? This program runs 24/7, generating endless evidence that you're not enough. And the cruel part? The standards keep rising. Program 3. The Approval Addiction. You've outsourced your self-worth to other people's opinions. You check your phone compulsively, not for information, but for validation. You curate your life for an invisible audience that's always watching. When someone tells you just love yourself or stop caring what people think, they're asking you to override these programs with willpower alone. That's like trying to stop a computer virus by thinking positive thoughts at your screen. The weaponized comparison machine. In your pocket, you're carrying a device specifically engineered to make you feel inadequate, and you check it 96 times per day. Every time you open Instagram, TikTok, or LinkedIn, you're not seeing reality. You're seeing everyone's highlight reel carefully filtered, strategically edited, and algorithmically optimized to trigger one specific emotion: inadequacy. You see someone's vacation photo, your brain doesn't think, nice vacation. It thinks, I should be traveling more. Someone's promotion announcement, you don't think, good for. You think, why am I so far behind? You're comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. Your messy reality, the anxiety, the uncertainty, the mundane struggles, to their carefully curated fiction. And the algorithm? It knows this. It doesn't want you to feel good. It wants you to feel almost good enough, so you keep coming back for more. You're not broken for feeling this way. Your nervous system is responding exactly as designed to a stimulus deliberately engineered to exploit your psychological vulnerabilities. The authenticity drought. Quick question. Who are you when nobody's watching? Can't answer? That's because you've spent so long performing that you've forgotten there's supposed to be someone underneath the performance. You're not living your life. You're narrating it for an invisible audience. You do something, and immediately your brain is composing the caption. You have an experience, and you're already thinking about how you'll describe it later. You can't even enjoy a meal without considering whether it's worth photographing. This is the exhaustion you feel. Not from working too hard, not from being too busy, from the constant effort of being a version of yourself instead of just yourself. Here's what this costs you. Decision paralysis. Every choice has to be run through multiple filters. Will this look good? What will people think? You're not choosing based on what you actually want. You're choosing based on what maintains the character you've created. Relationship superficiality. You can't connect deeply because you're never showing the real you. You're showing the curated you. And when people respond positively, You don't feel seen. You feel like your performance was convincing. Emotional numbness. You've lost touch with your actual feelings. Someone asks, "How are you?" and you just deliver the socially appropriate response. You're running on autopilot, wondering why nothing feels real anymore. We evolved to be seen for WHO. We are, not who we pretend to be. When you're constantly performing, even when people validate you, it doesn't nourish you because they're accepting the character, not you. You've traded your authentic self for social acceptance. And the cruel irony? The acceptance doesn't even feel good because it's not really you being accepted. What you do about it. If you've made it this far, you're probably feeling two things. Relief, because you finally have language for this, and anger, because you're realizing how much of your suffering was never your fault. Here's the truth. This isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility. You didn't install these programs, but what you do now that you see them, that's on you. And here's the counterintuitive first step. Stop trying to fix yourself. Put down the self-improvement books. Cancel the productivity course, because all of that feeds the performance protocol. It keeps you trapped in the belief that you're broken and need fixing. You were never broken. You were just running the wrong software. Here are 3 immediate practices. Practice 1. The 24-hour blackout. Once a week, go completely dark on social media for 24 hours. No checking, no posting, no scrolling. Don't announce it. Just disappear. The first few hours, you'll feel phantom vibrations. You'll panic about what you're missing. That's withdrawal. But push through. By hour 12, something shifts. Colors are brighter. Conversations are richer. You're actually present. Practice 2. The authenticity audit. For 1 week, every time you're about to say, post, or do something, pause and ask, am I doing this because I want to or because I think I should? Not to judge yourself, just to notice. You'll be shocked how many of your daily actions are driven by invisible shoulds. Practice 3. The permission letter. Write yourself a letter giving yourself permission for all the things you've been denying. Permission to be mediocre. Permission to not have an opinion. Permission to disappoint people. Permission to be messy, confused, and imperfect. Permission to exist without optimizing it. Read this when that broken feeling creeps back in. Because that feeling, it's just the old programs trying to reboot. When you start these practices, you're going to feel uncomfortable, maybe even guilty. That discomfort isn't a sign you're doing something wrong. It's a sign you're doing something right. It's the sound of those programs glitching out because you're finally not obeying them. And slowly, not overnight, but gradually, you'll start to feel something you haven't felt in years. Lightness, space, freedom. You'll start making choices based on what you actually want. You'll start having conversations where you're actually present. You'll start experiencing your life instead of narrating it. This is what recovery looks like. Not fixing yourself, just remembering yourself. You'll start making choices based on what you actually want. You'll start having conversations where you're actually present. You'll start experiencing your life instead of narrating it. This is what recovery looks like. Not fixing yourself, just remembering yourself.